moved into the flats in 1954, into the long balconies, 177. There was 13 blocks at the time, 4 long blocks and the other 11 were short luxury flats.
I'm here about 12 years now. Moved from the back of the shops down to the long balconies now, and the summer times used to be great when we'd sit out with the kids and all, and it was nice out. We'd put a pool out and kids would have great crack and all the adults would be sitting there and we'd have laughs. We'd be having a drink and all on the weekends and everything, and the kids would be in their prams and all with the plastic over them, and the police would be driving in and everything.
We lived in number 200, and I have to tell you, it was brilliant. You could leave your door open like and run across to the shop, you know what I mean, and nobody would touch anything belonged to you. Everyone looked out for one another. They were absolutely brilliant neighbours you had up here.
I lived in the flats for about 18 years, then I eventually moved to the Cabra. One of the worst things I did was move out of devaney. I used to love playing football beside the Lammers, playing chasing, living the dream. The flats was one of the places that will always be close to my heart.
I lived in the flats for about 16 years, probably a little bit longer. Growing up I had an awful lot of friends and we used to play like a lot of games like rounders, kick the can, pats. It's not how it is now. Like we were always out playing, all the neighbours always looked out for us and checked on us, and we just had like a lot of fun growing up. It was really fun around the flats. Like,
I'm living in the flats 59 years. Great community, great neighbours. My mother and father lived up the block in 266 and I lived in 250. There was 9 of us in family. My brother lived across the road in another block. My daughter lived in 226. And definitely we were all kind of rare, all a family. Everybody knew everybody.
We had another great incident there too in the 50s. There was a pigeon race, big pigeon race, you know, the racing pigeons, and whatever happened, they must have gotten blown off course. But there was hundreds of pigeons landed on, say, a Saturday evening on all the roofs, and we were all mad into pigeons, we were. And we had hundreds, and it got dark, the pigeons couldn't go anywhere, it got dark, so they all had to drop down out of the sky and the rest of the Devaney. So the police were around then too, and he was like, get away from the pigeons, leave the pigeons alone.
When the summer came, we all set out at the pram sheds, put the cooking aisle and the baby aisle on us, and I'd be pregnant and people say to me, you be mad you're going to labour? No, not at all. Night time we sat there and had our takeaway chips. A few of the neighbours might drink, but I don't drink, so kids loved it. They'd be out at 10 o'clock playing, pots and pans, and if there was puddles of water, they'd be getting the pots and dancing in the water. I could tell stories.
We used to have the circus here in this field here. It was a regular thing, the chipper field. It was a circus plus zoo. And it was the biggest thing that would hit the country in the 50s because it came from England. And they got off in the docks and all the animals. They had llamas, giraffes, elephants, lions, tigers, the whole lot. And they'd all head up to this area. And it was a great place to be in this area when the zoo was on for maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Because even when the zoo went, we were still in the field, going around picking up money where the camp, the big tent used to be. There was always money underneath the, you know, where people would be on the big seats and the money fall out. So we'd bunk into the zoo to get underneath to find out you get the money going down.
No one used to get the polish. They used to polish their shoes with that. We used to be kicking that along and we'd be jumping over the oak and then playing marbles. All these little things that you'd play and the kids would be enjoying themselves over. Kick the can or else run around, no empty cans on their shoes and bang them off the ground thinking they were great. flying around the place and skidding on the ground with them. But they're all the things now what we used to do in the flats. And then we'd make swings on the poles, no for the kids, and they'd be swinging around, no on the poles now. They broke up a good, brilliant community. Like, all we wanted, if they had broke 2 flats into one, we'd have been happy with that. All we wanted was to be able to sit down at a table and eat our dinner, that's all.
You do miss it, you know, especially as it's dragging things out of communities and all. You miss all the likes of that, you know, where people done things for one another and what have you. That's all gone. Not only in this area, but in other areas also. But there was a lot of great people around there, you know. A lot of great people.
I just think it's so sad. It's very sad seeing them going like that. I mean, all my kids and all played up here when they were, do you know what I mean? And they used to have the 7-a-side up on the pitch, and it's just all gone. I mean, when I first moved in now, there was swings and all up there. It was like a little park, and it was lovely, it was, but it's just so sad that everything is gone. If you were stuck for on, there was always a neighbour there to help you out and give you something.
I don't know where to begin or start with these flats, because they're just, you know, I'm even shaking and trembling talking about them, because it brings a tear to your eye to know that, you know, such beautiful flats at one stage were one of the best kept flats going.
Well, it was great times now, really great times. I miss them terrible. You'd never be short of a man, and we'd all be like a great community together with each other. The laughs that we'd have. That's what you miss now about the flats, the way they're now demolished.
Living here since a young kid, really lost now that the flats have come to an end. The whole sense of community I don't think we'll ever get back.
The shop was like a man, Dad. He came from the top, up where the flats were. He moved down, he took over where his dad left off when his father died. Great shop, we're going to really miss it. Bernard's very good to us, and I mean, all the years it's putting in there, hail, rain and snow. Always had a bargain for us. If people had no money, he gave them tick. You know what I mean? So some people are going to miss that. I don't know what we're going to do.
To be able to knock in and all, if you ran out of tea or sugar and anything. In houses you mightn't get that. Like, once you're in a house, that's it, your door is shut. But in the flats, if you opened your door at 2 and 3 in the morning, you're bound to see someone. If you opened your door at 6 in the morning, you're bound to see someone. You're always seeing people or kids running in and out or whatever I said. But when all the flats were here, it was a really great community and all. But that's all gone now, and it's time for people now to move on.
Garda cars and ambulances, sirens wailing and infants crying, and couples screaming, and mangy dogs barking, and the crack of bones, and the smash of windows, the jazz brush of wind against the steel, the wind tearing at the concrete, the blocks, a shaken baby feverishly dreaming. The blocks are teeming with the sounds of joy-ridden Honda Civics and hoots and wild yelling from teenage boys. Oh, Bill or scum. Ma's calling for their kids to come in for dinner. Girls skipping rope and chanting in, out, shake it all about. You do the hokey cokey and you turn around. Boys screaming yes as the plastic street football sails into the top corner of the goal. The flicks of lighters flame to burn hash into joints, or burn heroin from tin foil, or burn young men's arms, or burn up the body of a drug addict on the goof. Children singing Queenie O Yo, who has the ball? Is she big or is she small? Hear Labour of Love by UB40. Hear DJ Pressure. Hear Erasure. Hear Black Sabbath. Hear the Bangers and Rockets. Hear the Christmas Crackers. The Elfless singing the Dubliners and the Wolf Tones. Hear the mother wail for her dead child. Hear the window smash and the scarper in the feet. Hear an ice cream van playing Popeye the Sailor Man. Hear hopscotch rhymes and hear Kick the Can and Red Rover. The crack of bones. The crying babies. The barking dogs. The drunks singing and fighting. The girls chanting. The boys screaming. The bangers and rockets. The music. The ma's calling, the sirens wailing, the children's games, the notes from a cheap guitar muffled by the dreary Dublin wind. This is how the blocks sound. This is how the blocks sound. This is how the blocks sound.